I'm actually filming myself. Yeah. Thank you, though. Okay. So, So hello, and welcome to the Cyborg Anthropology Podcast. My name is Maraya, and I feel like a good place to start is with the question, what is cyborg anthropology? And now a lot of people, when they hear the word cyborg, they think of high technologies. They think of all of us crunching down to live in some somatic module recreated world that's actually just the internet. And all of those sort of scenarios. But cyborg actually at its core means the interface between organic and technological material. So cyborg anthropology studies the relationship between humans and technology. And specifically, it sees our relationship to technology as an infrastructure of two things. The first being perception. So fundamental categories of cognition, such as space, the way we understand ourselves to exist in space, time, what measure of time it is that we're existing within. Even things like communication, like what is a relationship and how you have a relationship, are all determined by your technosocial, your technological and social specificity at a particular geographical place at a specific historical moment. Cyborg anthropology also sees technology as an infrastructure of daily life, of our systems, of how we're organized and how we're able to organize. When I first started studying cyborg anthropology, I realized I had all of this fear inside me, all of this anger, all of these feelings of helplessness, that all of the power in terms of where technology was going was held in the military and in corporations, that things were accelerating so fast, that it was this runaway train that was heading towards destruction of the planet and of my own quality of life. And it was only after I was able to purge all of this fear and anger and helplessness and uncertainty that I was able to realize that what it means to be in relationship to technology means that we have a responsibility to that relationship. That there's no such thing as technological determinism, that technology is not doing things on its own, at least not yet, but that technology is co-creating, that it is an emergent property of our relationship with each other and the planet. And also that it was not to be rejected, that actually as an activist, as a visionary of what the world could look like, that this was important ground, that this was fertile soil for us to be able to structure, to sculpt a more beautiful, just, sustainable, creative, and thriving world. And my particular flavor of cyborg anthropology also includes a third element that I think both includes and extends beyond humans and technology. And that is nature. That is the natural world. And it might be the hardest jump to come to see nature as part, or come to see technology as part of nature, but it undeniably is so. It is so materially, that it comes from her irons, that it is smelted from her deepest core, from the planet, that it is rechargeable battery, like the minerals that make rechargeable batteries are harvested from her minerals. One of my all-time heroes, Terence McKenna, once told this story that I really like, And he said that in the same way that some biologists believe that the Gaian organism created animals to help move the seeds of plants around, he thinks that the Gaian being created humans to help move the materials that create our technology around, that the Gaian being needed us to do the handiwork of moving these metals and minerals and rocks around in order to create some kind of grid that would better enable her transition and transformation. You know, another way that technology is of us is that if you look through the cyborg lens of the cyborg being any interface between organic and technological material, then it also becomes a metaphor for the human. And not just in the 20th century, not just in the past 10 years, but going back to the beginning of what could be considered human. That we've in fact been in relationship with technology from the very beginning, and that it was our technology that spurred us forward, that constantly created novel incantations of society, of culture, of expression, of shifts in our language, and shifts in our cognitive capacity and our relationship to each other. That if you look at the way that we propagate ourselves through technology, and if you look at the way that technology is beginning to propagate itself, it becomes more and more clear that we exist in this continuously evolving symbiotic relationship with our tools. And the more cognitive, the more lucid we can become about this relationship, the more power it gives us. You know, right now, I truly believe that we are in a renaissance. And I truly believe that it is a renaissance both from the past, celebrating and honoring the great wisdom traditions that have been lived by human cultures on this planet, and a renaissance of what is coming to us from the future. A renaissance of our capacity of what we could be. And whatever that is conjoining right now at this dynamic moment where everything from the past is coming to a point where we're about to unfold into everything in the future. And our technology and the natural world, indeed the way that we exist in ecologies of scale with both nature and technology, are the crux of what it is that future is going to look like. So that's my introduction to Cyborg Anthropology. Thank you all for being part of the inaugural podcast. And please comment, share, post anything, post everything. And I'll keep posting mine. All right, thank you all so much, and I look forward to the next one.